Hi everyone, I hope you're well. So this is a bit of a different kind of video. A lot of you may have been furloughed recently, including me. I was furloughed for about 2 months, and recently, thankfully, and I feel very blessed to still have a job. This is my first week back to work after having 2 months of really me time and just having time to spend with my family, kind of doing things on my own timing, having my own routine. I got to work on personal projects that I've always wanted to do and never really had the time to do it. My office is in central London. It takes me a good an hour and a half to get to work. 3 hours of my day now had to be accounted for commuting. And at the same time, you know, fitting in gym and fitting in like all my other projects that I do on the side, a lot going on. And actually going on furlough, it was the break I needed to just basically sit back and just really actually reevaluate life, and possibly some of you could relate to that. So when I found out that, okay, I'm going back to work now, we need you back in, I was actually excited to just start interacting more with people. I was like really motivated. Like I said, I feel like I really had that break that I needed, and it came at the right time for me. I finished that first day feeling quite overwhelmed. By my second day of my working week, I was really immersed back into meetings, and I was playing catch up. So going into these calls and these meetings and having to pick up projects, I didn't sometimes understand the context as much. It was taking me longer to actually remember, like, okay, so when is this due? When's this date? Wait, oh yeah, wait, no, we're in June, we're not in July. And you know, oh, so we need this in 2 weeks time. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, 2 weeks is fine. And then I've like read the trail a bit longer and I'm like, oh crap, 2 weeks is not fine. By midweek, I felt a lot of pressure. And I was starting to feel stressed to the point where I finished my day even feeling nauseous. And I think that comes from going into an environment where you're constantly talking to different people, you're constantly moving projects around, you know, you're going through that to-do list, and we're talking a to-do list that has built up over 2 months that you have now probably got sometimes even 2 weeks to complete. My stress levels went from this to this, like in the matter of 1 day. It was a lot to take in, and it was a lot to, you know, you're getting back into a routine. You're not having the time you did to work on self-development, to work on your own, you know, your own mental health like you have. I wanted to do some things in my beauty regime to help me kind of relax. I wanted to share that with you guys, just some of the things that have helped me for my first week getting back into work. So first product I want to share with you is the This Works Deep Sleep Pillow Spray. I spray this onto my pillow, inside the blanket a little bit, and these are basically a range of essential oils, in particular lavender. I definitely notice a difference in my sleep when I use this spray in comparison to when I don't. So that's why I use it when I'm stressed. While I was on furlough, I was exercising every day, and my first week back at work, I was so mentally drained and exhausted, I didn't exercise. And by Thursday, Friday, I got back into my exercise routine, but at the start of the week, exercise was just not on my mind. And that's actually not the best thing to do, because exercise helps to relieve stress. Using the This Works pillow spray just helped me relax for the evening, because what I noticed is I was bringing work from the day and everything that I was thinking during the day, going through that to-do list. When I was going to sleep, I was like, okay, so tomorrow I need to do this, this, this. That's like the worst thing you can do. I've got such a bad habit of doing that. I'm sure a lot of us can relate. So the pillow spray really helped me to just wind down for the evening. One thing I actually did with my phone, and I don't know if some of you guys might find this a bit weird, but when I used the pillow spray, I also, if I was having a day where I really couldn't sleep, I would go onto my Spotify account and listen to rain There was actually a couple of days in the week where it did rain and I absolutely loved it. I opened the window so I could hear it louder. I love the sound of rain. But yeah, if it wasn't raining and I was feeling really stressed, I would spray my pillow spray and I would put ASMR rain on an umbrella playlist, something like that. Like, yeah, a bit weird. But it really helped me. Something else that I've been using at bedtime, which my friend gave me at work, was a sleep mask. I've never used these before and I don't know why using it just makes me feel like I'm definitely getting older in life. But this helps so much. Like, I used to always see people wear these in movies and stuff, and I'd like, or on the aeroplane. Okay, so the final product that I want to share with you guys is a tool that I have been using, and that is a Jade Roller. This roller has been amazing this week. I use it once every night. I use the Rose Otto Oil by Dr. Organic with my Jade Roller, and that has been so relaxing. Basically what this does is it helps lymphatic drainage. Your lymphatic system basically helps drain toxins out of your body. There are particular areas of the face where you have more lymph nodes, so here and here, for example, and you also have some coming up here, and this is where the Jade Roller should be applied. You can apply it all over the face, which I do anyway. It feels so relaxing, honestly. And the benefits of using this is it actually helps to heal the skin a lot quicker, because obviously you're releasing those toxins. And if your skin heals quicker, any problematic issues you might have, like eczema, acne, things like that, it can actually help over time. I do suffer from eczema when I'm stressed, and funnily enough, saying that, 1 week back at work after furlough, I've got, my eczema has come back on the back of my neck, and probably if 2-3 weeks I'll just treat it and it will start to calm down. Even though I've been feeling stressed this week, my skin has not broken out at all, and I really do think that's because I've been using the Jade Roller every single night. I'm not an expert on this. This is just kind of the research that I've done, so I just want to put that out there. I definitely would recommend people reading more about this though, because I found it so interesting, and this is staying in my beauty regime. But by massaging the skin, you're basically increasing circulation, and increased circulation helps with fine lines that you might have. It helps with hydration. It helps with just a natural glow. So not having to rely so much on products to give you it. Actually doing traditional techniques can help with that naturally. I hope that's helped you guys, and I hope you appreciate me kind of sharing my experience of going back to work after furlough. Maybe you're still on furlough and you feel anxious about going back. Hopefully these small little beauty tips that I've spoken about today help you like they've helped me. Just want to say that, by the way guys, like, I'm fine. I just wanted to open up about my experience about going back to work after having so much time off. You know, we're not used to having this amount of time off when you do the 9 to 5, or especially when you do a 9 to 5 and you have a side hustle. Like, you know, things are constantly on the go. You know, I've not been able to glam my clients. I've not been able to do any makeup or anything for over 2 months. For someone who is constantly on the go, I found it very difficult to actually just stop, do nothing and breathe. And I think doing that made me learn so much more about myself, and possibly why I found my first week a little bit more overwhelming than I thought it would. When we all go back into the hustle and bustle of life, we should take a moment to actually just remember that. I have really enjoyed talking to some of the girls on my Instagram page who just open up conversations with me in my DM. I really appreciate it, because I like talking to different people, and you know, they're like you know, the girls that you don't have in real life, and I really appreciate that, which is why I wanted to have a little bit of a different take on this video. So I hope I didn't talk utter bullshit, and that you find some sort of value from this. So yeah, I hope you are all keeping well, and I'm really looking forward to things hopefully going back to normal soon, whatever normal is going to be. But yeah, if you want to talk about anything, or you want to talk about any of the products I've shown today, then let me know, And yeah, thank you for watching.